Hi Capricorn, welcome back to Lit Intuition. I'm Kay, and I'm doing your weekly general reading today. The topic is going to be about your life's purpose. Of course, this will be very broad since everybody is slightly different, and so take it as it resonates. It just kind of gives like a broad overview of some themes that you might want. Might make you kind of think or review some things. Talks about your strengths and weaknesses and that kind of thing. So in the description box below you'll see the weekly schedule that I post. For now, it's subject to change, and it does show that I do a weekly reading, general like this for you guys, as well as a weekly love reading, but formats and spreads will vary from week to week. So if this isn't really your kind of reading, check back another time. I'd really appreciate it. Also down below there is a list of the decks that I use, instructions on how to donate to the channel if you're so inclined, and a link to my website where you can book a personal reading with me or order a personalized avatar birth chart. Okay Capricorn, so we're going to get started now. Alright. Spirit, please show me a card that represents Capricorn's life purpose. Okay, so the first card that we have out is the Page of Swords, Air Energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And we're going to clarify these as well, just so you know. I'll kind of say my impressions though as we go. So the Page of Swords I see as having sort of like a youthful openness to receiving more information. A lot of people talk about it as a spying card. It doesn't have to be, and in this particular context, I think it's more about keeping an open mind and continuously being willing to learn. So the next card that we have out, sorry, I'm straightening my little figures here. My tablecloth is all bunched up there. Right. So the next card, talking about how this purpose will show up in your life moving forward, is the Queen of Cups. Cancer energy can also represent Scorpio or Pisces. Alright, so the Queen of Cups is very intuitive. Obvious. I mean, Cancer is the opposite sign, is what I'm trying to say, of you guys, Capricorn. And so people don't often necessarily associate Capricorns with being like the most emotional or loving signs necessarily in the zodiac, but the Queen of Cups is about, she's very loving, sweet, nurturing, intuitive, that type of energy. We're going to clarify that, as I said. But the next card out for your strengths, we have the Lovers, Major Arcana for Gemini energy. The Lovers can be about soulmate unions, twin flames, that kind of energy, and also just about making important choices. Whether we're going to choose love, whether that's for ourselves or someone else, or we're going to choose the temptations around us in the world that might lead us away from love. Depends on your priorities, I suppose. But the next card that we have coming out for how to utilize your strengths in pursuit of your life's purpose, we have the Eight of Pentacles. That's Virgo energy. So that's about, working very hard to master a particular craft or yourself. Next up for weaknesses, we have the Six of Cups, Scorpio energy. The Six of Cups references nostalgia, sort of like a longing for happier times. It can also be about reconciliations from, with people from your past, childhood memories, that sort of vibe. How that is your weakness, again, we're going to clarify and get a little more detail. The last card to come out is the Empress, for how to overcome your weaknesses. And the Empress is Major Arcana for Libra and Taurus energy. Okay. So, Capricorn, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the clarification deck. Oh, Queen of Pentacles came out on the split. That's you, Capricorn. I hope you guys are doing well. Of course, your season's about to be here, just right around the corner. I believe it's the 22nd that it starts, if I'm not mistaken. And today is the 15th, so just a week away. And the Empress on the split, so we got another Empress there. A Mercury retrograde, you know, we just went into Mercury retrograde in your sign. So you may notice some, you know, a little bit of confusion perhaps in communications, some issues with electronics, technology, that kind of vibe. But if you know what's happening and, you know, you plan ahead, it doesn't usually create too much of a disturbance. So just be aware of that. And we've just got one more shuffle to go. I appreciate your patience, Capricorn. Alright. So, for your life's purpose, being the Page of Swords, Spirit, please clarify the Page of Swords for Capricorn. Something did flip out, but I don't take them on my lap, so let's keep going here. Alright, first we've got the Ten of Pentacles. Virgo energy. I know you guys aren't going to lose any sleep over it, and you probably don't care, but I'm sorry for the state of my nails. I'm going to get a manicure today, so you probably didn't even notice till I said anything, but, you know, not representing very well, but I've got it under control. Alright, so one more card here for Capricorn's life purpose. And we have the Two of Wands, Aries energy. Okay, so this is pretty clear cut to me. What Spirit's saying, what I'm picking up from this is, as you're gathering this information, keeping an open mind, that's going to be the best avenue for you in order to, you know, make the right choices along your path that will lead you to your ultimate goal, which I'm seeing being represented by the Ten of Pentacles. I'm not going to say that's everyone's goal, but it's certainly a pretty common one. The Ten of Pentacles represents sort of like the ultimate fulfillment, wish fulfillment, as far as, you know, financial stability, security, family legacies, generational wealth. And even if it's not about money, it's just that sense of, you know, you've really come about in the world to like the highest achievement you can reach within, you know, and it's not just by yourself, it's with, you know, within like a group setting, so a relationship or family or community. Yeah, so just keep an open mind, Capricorn. Don't get set in like preconceived ideas of what you know, how you're going to get to where you're going. Always be willing to continue to receive information that may help you to choose the right path as you go along the way. Taurus kind of had something similar, but okay, so that's very broad, but, you know, like I said, when it's talking about life's purpose, each person is going to be unique. There's just some kind of broad overarching themes, and I like that one. So we're moving on to how that's going to show up in your life in the future. Okay, let's clarify the Queen of Cups. We have the Strength card. Okay, so that's about courage and compassion, overcoming fears. One more, please, Spirit. So far, I'm kind of picking up that that's going to show up as, you know, maybe as you're gathering this information, don't just make choices based on material gain, but also on, you know, how it's going to affect others. We've also got the Queen of Pentacles, and she's kind of a combination of the two, right? So she's very nurturing, but she's very secure as far as, you know, financial matters go, and stability and security on this planet. She's got all the luxuries and everything she needs, but she's also a healer, and she's very giving. You know, sometimes she's known as a white witch, so she uses her powers for good, for the good of all. So this life purpose for you will show up as you know, as you grow, sort of embracing also like your loving, compassionate side, you know, overcoming your fear of being hurt, and sharing your wealth, or, you know, whether that's wealth of knowledge or financial wealth, whatever it may be, with others. Okay, that's nice. Let's clarify the Lovers for your strength. The Lovers is about making choices, as I said before. An important choice. It often relates to some kind of, you know, relationship or connections in life, and how you want to treat those. Clarifying that, we have the Knight of Cups, and we also have the Seven of Wands. The Knight of Cups is water energy, so Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And the Seven of Wands is Leo energy. Okay, so one of your strengths is that, you know, you're going to, this is tying together neatly. So it looks like there's kind of maybe a little bit of a dichotomy between, you know, looking at practical issues, receiving information, working towards wealth, and then utilizing that in a way that, you know, using your heart. And continuing that theme here with the strengths being that the Lovers with the Knight of Cups and the Seven of Wands. It's important for you to determine, though, who is worthy of this giving, Capricorn. You know, these people that may be coming towards you as sort of a charming, you know, kind of trying to, and the Knight of Cups is upright, so it's not by nature a manipulative card, but the Knight of Cups can be very fickle. You know, he can be here today loving you and the next day fall in love with someone else. Not even necessarily with evil intent. It's just the Knight of Cups, you know, he's a lover. And so with the Seven of Wands, you know, that's about sort of standing your ground and protecting yourself. So while you're determining who is of value in your life, contributing it to it in some kind of way, you know, represented by the Strength card and the Queen of Pentacles, it's like you want to protect yourself against those who are just going to kind of try to sneak in and, you know, love bomb you or whatnot into sharing the wealth. Okay, like I said, whether that's financial or otherwise. So that's a strength you have, is that ability to discern. And it's not about judging people. Oh, this person's worthy. Oh, this person's not. It's just about, you know, looking at their actions and on the effect they're having in your life and determining, is this for, you know, benefit or is this for detriment? So utilizing that strength with the Eight of Pentacles. Again, like I said, that's about work. It's about becoming the best at your craft. The first card to clarify that, we have the Emperor. Okay. Major Arcana for Aries energy. So, you know, you can utilize your strengths to boss up. Become the best at what you're doing. You know who you are. You've got self-discipline and control. We also have the Page of Pentacles clarifying Earth energy. So that's Taurus, Virgo, and yourself, Capricorn. So also, you know, it might seem like the Emperor and a Page are, you know, they're kind of opposite energies, but really the Page of Pentacles is first and foremost a student. He does have something to offer, but he's kind of asking while he's offering, you know, can you help me build on this? You know, teach me. So by remaining teachable, you know, those two pages there still could being open to receiving more information and so forth. The Emperor, you know, you're taking power, you're taking your power, you're taking control, but you're also keeping that part of you that's like, you know, in order to continue mastering myself, I can't just close off and say, oh, I'm where I need to be. You know, there's still that sort of student-like aura of, you know, but I'm willing to still continue to learn, to grow. So I like that a lot, Capricorn. Moving on to the Six of Cups for your weakness. Spirit, please clarify the Six of Cups. All right. We have the King of Cups, which I see as Pisces, Scorpio, or perhaps Cancerian energy. And let's get one more. Now, like I said, I know Capricorns aren't necessarily known for being overly emotional, but I don't want this to look like it's saying, oh, your emotional side is your weakness, because, of course, we all have to have some degree. Okay, so this is making more sense now. The second card to clarify that is the Four of Cups, which is Cancerian energy. Thank you, Spirit. So, I'm seeing this as these feelings well up with the Six of Cups. Maybe sort of like a longing for happier, simpler times when, you know, things weren't so complicated and you were made easily, you know, happy by, you know, in childhood we're happy with simple things, you know, a lollipop or cotton candy or, you know, a Christmas gift or whatever. But when that comes up in you, you have a tendency to step into King of Cups mode first, which is to master those emotions. Sort of like, okay, well, I do have these feelings, but I'm not going to let them control me. Now, that's not a weakness so much, but then we turn to the Four of Cups, where you say, okay, well, you know what, fuck it, I don't need that. It is kind of like a rejection completely of, like, your emotional longings. You know, so, yeah, kind of like going 1, 2, 3. Feeling wells up, master it, reject it, right? And then, you know, if you were to stop at mastering it, that would be perhaps a bit healthier. Not that I'm some kind of life coach or psychiatrist, so take it as it resonates, Capricorn. But, you know, Spirit's saying that just rejecting that out of hand can kind of not work to your benefit, okay? So let's go ahead and clarify the Empress for how to overcome that weakness. Hi, baby. Spirit, 2 cards. Okay. The first one, we got the Hermit. That's major arcana for Virgo energy. And, Alright, so going within, seeking answers from your higher self and from Spirit. That will lead to, like, a deeper growth kind of within of, like, your nurturing and maybe emotional side. But the Empress, although she has that side, she's also controlled. But it still blooms forth in everything she does. She's very abundant. And then we have the Fool clarifying that as well, wrapping up this reading. So, you know, overcoming that weakness, to be able to step into your nurturing side by going within, recognizing these strengths and weaknesses that you have, and then deciding to take a leap of faith and trust the universe, you know, that they'll lead you in the right way and that you'll be able to find a good balance between those energies. 3 major arcanas there at the end for overcoming your weaknesses, Capricorn. I'm taking one final look here. Okay. So yeah, you know, you've got a fertile imagination, a fertile inner world as you go in with the Hermit and kind of explore those things. You'll be able to turn those weaknesses of just rejecting your emotions into more of a strength where, you know, you're able to just go ahead and take a chance on things, you know, whether or not they may lead to you getting hurt or to happiness in the end. Okay, Capricorn, that's going to wrap up your reading. If you liked it at all, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And like I said, if not, please check me back another time, or check other readings that I have on this channel. Thank you if you made it to the end of the reading, Capricorn. I'll see you guys again soon, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.